Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My fucking OBS decided to just upchuck the boogie and fucking fuck up on me. First couple minutes of this video, you might not see me there, but you're gonna hear me, so no worries.
Good morning, Cody!
Hey!
How you doing today, bro?
I am feeling fantastic. Got a full 8 hours of sleep for the first time in like probably 10 years, and I feel tired. I don't know.
You know, I get that. But you ever have any like weird things that you can't let go? Like there's so you're
Is he talking about morning wood?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
just gotta beat it out, dog. That's all you gotta do.
But like me, I don't like getting a not good deal. So for instance, I'm sitting on about 3 full bags of aluminum cans because I'm waiting for that aluminum price to go up a little higher. I know it's weird, but we got 10 people with even weirder obsessions coming up.
Bro, you're like yelling in the microphone. I need you just to kick it down a notch. Like what? Like I was like, fuck.
No, I can't. You can't gauge it. Oh.
Oh, it's too early for this shit.
All right, well, on that note, let's get started.
Most ridiculous My Crazy Obsession episodes. People have strange addictions.
I fucking love
From being in love with a
McChickens.
car to eating a dead person's ashes. The
What?
obsessions are
What?
unlimited. Here are 10 of the most
Why was she
ridiculous
crying into
obsessions
onions?
ever exist.
Oh, there's
Get
air
ready to be
freshener.
thoroughly entertained. Watch until the end for
We'll
the
just cut that out
craziest.
because people have
Make
already
sure
seen
you
it.
give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Let's get it going.
Number 1.
So you guys here, the ones that we've already done, we're just gonna cut out. So you're not gonna get all 10. If you want to get all 10, it's this crazy lady addicted to eating her own shit and ... from Viral Now.
Can you tell why I picked it?
Yeah.
Continue watching.
He has
Number 2,
Robin Williams
balloon
arms.
love. Julius has been addicted to balloons for the past 5 decades.
What?
This obsession started
Yeah,
when he was 5
I've seen
years
this one
old.
before, but
He had been admitted into
yeah.
a hospital when his mother brought his first set of balloons. At night, the nurse came to take them away and accidentally popped one. This was so devastating that he cried himself to sleep. Today, he has more than
Wow,
50,000
I didn't even know
balloons in
that.
his home. Julius is so addicted that he can't sleep unless he is surrounded with them.
What if
Even has a
they
room that is
deflate?
solely
though? You
dedicated
know what I
to
mean?
storing his
Yeah,
balloons.
he
sleeps
refills
in this
them.
room every night and describes waking up there to feel as though he's waking up in heaven. His love for balloons goes further than this. He is also in an intimate relationship with them. Yikes! Sounds ridiculous, but it's true.
I mean, I guess with
He hasn't
enough
ever been in a
Vaseline.
relationship with a real person. Sometimes he goes around car dealerships to save balloons that have been tied up. He says doing this saves them from living a miserable life and dying before their time.
Holy
The sound of a
shit,
balloon
dude.
popping depresses Julius.
What?
I would just be in there with fucking needles, like fuck
Dude,
you,
that'd
Julius.
be so fun too. Like
Like,
not
go
even
just-
against Julius, just it's fun popping balloons.
Like just instead of smoke grenades, we throw in like smoke cactuses. Like fuck you, Julius.
Just imagine if you got a loan from one of those mobsters. You're not gonna like what we're gonna do to your balloon, Julius.
Dude, fuck. Oh my god. I'm just trying to think. He sees like anything that looks like a fucking balloon, and he's probably like,
Nah, I mean, I could kind of get the balloon thing. Definitely could get it more than the car because you know it's kind of round and it's got a nipple on it.
No, it's a balloon. Like,
Yeah, I know it's a balloon, but I get it more than I get the car.
No, I mean, I don't know. You could do more with a car. You could at least drive it. And with a balloon, you're just floating there. Like, what are you gonna do? Fucking punch it in the air?
Gonna squeeze it and pretend it's boobs because obviously you've never touched boobs before.
Oh my god. We need to stop. We need to do this later in the day.
Whoa,
All right, let's go.
Cody, it's nice to see you, man. I'm surprised you finally got your webcam working.
I mean, they probably already heard me coming up to this point, so.
Cody's OBS was all. Bleh.
But hey, let's do it.
All right, what the hell does this lady have with all these rats? She addicted to rats?
To choose her rats over her husband.
Rats are really
Watch the
fucking
full story
smart, by the way.
Right here next.
They are, yeah.
Number 3.
That's
Rat love. I
okay.
love rats more than I love people. Chantel eats, lives,
I love
and
dogs
breathes
more than I
rats.
love people.
She says
She
they
eats
smell
rats?
like nachos. She has 19 rats in her 2-bedroom home and treats them like her children. Each rat has its own name,
Look at that bald rat.
has unique personalities, and have their own beds. Her son has accepted the creatures in their home and also refers to them as his siblings.
Wait, what? What?
Man, What are you doing to your kids? Like, my kids
What?
love our cats, but they're never like, yeah, this is fucking flesh and blood.
I mean, the furthest we go is we call the dogs our fur babies. Who doesn't do that?
At no point do I mean, I love my cats, but I'm not like, yeah, I'm gonna choose this over my actual girlfriend. I'm gonna fuck this cat.
Could you seriously imagine choosing rats over like a loved one?
No, I don't understand how they smell like nachos. We had cats and they don't smell like nachos. They poop a lot. You gotta constantly be cleaning because they poop so much.
Now, I will say there are circumstances where I would choose my dog over people for sure. But
Go on. I mean, he's like, but we're not gonna really touch on that right now.
well, that would have to be like some. Okay, so let's say
And he's like, fuck.
Mrs. Uni and I are not together for whatever reason, and I start dating someone else, and she goes, "It's me or the dog." All right, well, the dog's not giving me the ultimatum, so.
Well, I mean yeah, I can get that. I mean,
Yeah.
but give me another example. Because you made it sound plural.
I don't know. Like, so for instance, any situation where I would have to choose between Mrs. Uni and the dogs wouldn't happen ever because she loves them as much as I do.
Fair enough.
So yeah,
So
it's kinda hard.
it's like with cats over here. My girl loves our cats. Because we've never really had ample space for a dog. I'm a firm believer you shouldn't get a dog if you don't have ample space for it.
Yeah.
And I had a cat when she moved here, so we got another cat so she could have that brand new cat feeling. And this cat loves me more than her, even though I'm always yelling at it. I'm always like, you piece of shit cat! Fuck you, cat!
Get
Cat
off the
loves me.
fucking table.
Bro, for real. And I started calling it Pig after Babe. So I'll be like, come Pig, and the cat will run up to me and I'm like, that'll do. And she fucking hates it, dude. I love it. I started calling it Mini Hoss. I'm like, come here, Mini Hoss. Like, yell at it like a trucker, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Everyone is up for the rats. Her husband simply doesn't
Yeah, it's
like
the
them
rat
around.
still.
The situation got so bad that Chantel had to move out from their family home with the rats. Her husband wasn't into her obsession and didn't like how she would randomly purchase new rats without consulting him. She says
I
she
mean,
would rather their relationship
I wouldn't like
suffer
that either.
than lose the rats. So she basically chose her rats over her 11-year marriage. When she cries, they lick her tears. How can her
What the
husband beat
fuck?
that?
Well,
Twins
yeah,
are
it's
adorable when
salty.
they do everything together, but there is a fine line they shouldn't cross. Watch the story of the most ridiculous twins.
I mean, I get that. Sure, you can love animals and whatnot, but you should really consult with your partner before you go getting any more.
Yeah, I really think it does cross the fine line. Because when you're with someone, like, you're invading their personal boundaries and spaces too, you know what I mean?
Kind of like Mrs. Uni always talks about getting a third dog, and we don't have the space for a third dog. And I would love to have a third dog, but again, we don't have the space. All right, what are these twins doing? They doing everything together?
Number 4, Double Trouble. Amy and Becky are identical twins, and they are addicted to being identical. Sounds normal. I mean, it's only natural
I mean,
for them.
I would
The
like that if I had a
problem is the
twin.
lengths they are willing to go to remain exactly the same. The two take
Well, they're not.
exactly
They're
the same amount
different
of
colored
food.
shirts.
They literally measure the food before consuming it to ensure it's the same.
This seems
They
fake
each
as
other on their
fuck.
dates with men, sleep in the same room, and don't spend more than 30 minutes away from each other. They once spent a night away from each
Why
other,
does
and
it
they were
seem fake as fuck?
hysterical about it. They vowed to never do this again. None of them have been
'Cause-
in a long-term relationship in the last 20 years, and it doesn't bother them. They even go to work together.
So
There's no
here's my thing. I could see like going to dates with the same men, like that being a thing. But if they're going to this lengths to be the same person, why aren't they wearing the same color shirts? You know, if you look very close, they're wearing the same colored watches and shit, but their other arm often has different colored jewelry. So I don't know, like how the fuck are you supposed to be like 100% identical to your twin if you're not wearing the same like identifying stuff? That's where I'm getting at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it could also be some days they feel like being a little bit different.
But that's not the reason they're in this video. I mean, I don't know. I got a feeling like they were like, hey, let's just start fucking recording us doing this shit and we'll get on TV. That's where I'm getting at. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't know, dude. It's like strange addictions and shit. And I don't know. My sister has
You're
twins.
feeling like they're not going the whole 9 yards and that they
Yeah, dude. I don't know. My sister has twins and they're together all the time. time, but I don't know.
Dude, I
I'm
feel
good
like
at
if
smelling
I had a
bullshit.
twin, I would want to be around them all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, in family, if you're in good graces with family and shit, you enjoy being around them all the time. I mean, I don't know, as an adult now, I can see maybe where this would be a little much, but from what I've read and understand, like, twins have that natural bond where they do like to stay together. Some of this shit, I feel like when it's added on a little extra thick for the camera, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't doubt it's added on a little extra. But I also think that they do have that kind of bond where they don't want to be separated from each other for long.
No, absolutely, I agree with that.
Everyone has a right to deal with grief in their own way, especially if it's a loved one. This woman has chosen the craziest way to deal with
Oh,
her
this is
pain.
that one from the beginning?
Oh,
You
she
won't
eats the
believe what
ashes.
she did to her dead husband. Number 5. Ashes are yummy. Cassie is a 26-year-old who carries her dead husband everywhere. She will take him grocery shopping and even go to the movies with him. She describes him as her soulmate. They got married 10 months after dating. The two had only been together for 2.5 years before he succumbed to asthma. While the pain was too much
He
to bear,
succumbed to
he got some
asthma?
consolation for having his ashes with her. Her obsession started when the urn opened and some ashes accidentally poured on her. She wasn't willing to wipe it off, so she decided to eat it.
As
That's
you
where all
do.
this craziness began. From then on, she's been eating the ashes at least 6 times a day. As of now, she's consumed about a pound of
I don't
the
know.
husband's
Is it crazy? But she looks like
pound?
she eats ashes.
Yes. So my dad was cremated and we never knew where his ashes went. So fast forward 20 years later, my kids are playing with this watch, and this watch is like in a very nice box and everything. And I just remember seeing some ashes, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know, I could hear shit shaking in the box and stuff. So I open it up and it explodes, and it just ash like fucking hits me in the face. I inhale it and everything. I look down, and the envelope has my dad's name on it, and then it has the fucking funeral home where he was cremated at the fucking top. And I fucking hit my mom, and she confirmed I fucking snorted my dad's ashes without fucking even realizing it, bro. I was fucking mortified.
Dude, I could imagine. That'd be mortifying.
Cause I'm just chilling, and then we're like on stream and shit, and she's like, "Yeah, that was like your dad's ashes." I was like,
Did someone at least clip it?
"I don't know. I hope not." Fuck. This is like the second time I told that story. I'm gonna have to take a fucking shower after this.
I bet you feel all sorts of like, ugh, like you got bugs crawling all over your.
Yeah, man, it was fucked up.
Look at that face though. Look at where it's. I paused it. I'm so good at that.
She's ready to take a hit right now.
Oh man, who the hell gets their loved one's ashes on them and goes, huh, I should eat this?
You know, to be fair though, when you grieve, like, dude, my dad's death fucked me up to a point where I created a whole new personality so I can make friends. You know what I mean? It fucked me up on that level. So I could see where this could happen from death and shit. It's still fucking weird though.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
As of now, she's consumed about a pound of the husband's ashes. She isn't proud of her actions and is currently seeking help. There are crazy people amongst us. The next scene just shows how insane people
This is a
really
gasoline chick?
Number 6, the Wolf Girl. Lauren is a 19-year-old college student who loves wearing fur suits. She loves dressing up as a fur animal in public. Growing
She's a
up,
furry.
she has always been creative. One day, she went up to her mom and asked for some money to buy some fur fabric.
I can't believe they have
This is
furries
where
on
it all
fucking Strange
started.
Addiction.
She said she is introverted and shy, but
I
these
mean,
suits give her so much
I think it's
courage.
old enough
She had
that
always been outgoing,
that
but once her dad
wasn't
died,
really a
everything
big
changed.
subculture,
There's
or
a
at
whole
least
community of people
known
who love wearing fur clothes.
so well.
They call themselves the furry fandom. Her family is okay with her obsession, but they say it's getting out of hand. She went to see a therapist about it, and she concluded that her obsession is her way of coping or creating a shield between her and the world.
Dude, so imagine being a therapist where you just have to come up with some random shit and then like okay, get out of my office now. Like you're addicted to wearing this fursuit because you're setting up a fucking shield between who you are and the world. And then they're like, yeah, you know, you're right.
Forward to turning into a washing machine or a piece of furniture when she grows up. Number
What?
7,
What?
I want to be a sofa when I grow up. Olympia is a 17-year-old drag queen who is addicted to being furniture. She loves pretending to be different pieces of furniture. Her
What?
obsession started when someone accidentally sat on her at the age of 11. Nova, her partner, is okay with her obsession, but wants her partner to come clean about it. At one point, she put her life at risk when she posed as a washing machine for 3 hours straight. At times, she'll be chilling in the house holding a lampshade above her head. Other times, she'll be there spinning her hands like a fan. In a day,
Bro,
she tries to
what
become
the-
at least 37 different types of furniture, At the end of the show, after confessing her addiction, she evolved into an end table.
So, okay, hold on. How is this an end table? Why wouldn't you be on your hands and knees and making your back to the table? That seems the most, objectively, the best end table.
I think that seems more like a table or a bench than end table, because end tables are small.
I don't know, man. That is fucking wild.
Yeah, that's definitely fucking weird, bro.
There was so much to digest in just that 30-second, like, fucking...
Most drink addictions are from alcoholic beverages. Carrie's addiction isn't like any other. She chose her unique poison. Watch her unbelievable story up next. Number 8, urine addiction.
Number 8 with a 5. Did you see that too?
Yes, that's what I paused it for. Number 8.
Defund public schooling now.
This is that Common Core math, bro. Ugh.
Urine addiction. Carrie is a 53-year-old ordinary woman from Colorado. Only that
You're
she
in
isn't
trouble.
so ordinary. She is addicted
You know,
to
her
drinking
doctor was
her
probably
urine.
waiting for that.
She even
Like, her
chugs
doctor's
it
like
as though
looking
it
at a
was
clipboard
beer.
like, well,
Yes.
I hate to say it, but
This started
you're in
4 years
trouble.
ago when she had her first glass of urine in the
Ugh.
morning. She didn't vomit or gag. Instead, she enjoyed it. She
I'm
says
not
her urine
even
tastes
so
different
grossed
every
out
time
by
depending on
her
what she eats.
eating,
Sometimes it
drinking
even
urine.
tastes like
It's just the
champagne.
fact that it's
That's
that
according
dark
to
and
her.
she's drinking
Other
it.
than just drinking, she uses her urine for other things too. She will pour urine into her eyes. She drinks it
Oh.
with her nose and
Ugh.
even bathes in it. Carrie believes that
Why?
drinking about 5 glasses of warm urine every day will cure her of cancer. This is a traditional therapy that was used centuries ago to treat different diseases.
Oh,
When
that
she
makes me
finally
feel
went to the hospital,
horrible.
the doctor advised her to discontinue with her drinking addiction.
The doctor's
Carrie,
like, what the
being as
fuck are you
stubborn
doing,
as she
bro?
is, refused to listen, believing that if she stopped drinking it, she would die. Most people's addictions are from alcoholic beverages. Never in a million years would anyone think urine would have the same
I
effect.
would say
Yuck.
a lot of that's
More
probably
drinking
coming
problem.
from cancer. Because it said something about how she had cancer in it, right?
Yeah, how it would cure cancer, and
So
she
I
believes if she stops drinking it, she'll die.
I could see. I would hate to be a guest in her house, but I could see, you know. The doctor was so concerned. The doctor's like, bro, what are you doing?
She's gonna kill herself with it though, because there's a reason the body is flushing that shit out.
Yeah.
Now, there is some good stuff that it flushes out too with it, like salt, for instance. We are not efficient at holding salt. The other shit piles up as you keep re-drinking it, and she's eventually gonna poison herself with her own waste.
Just like gasoline lady.
Number 10, cat hair. Lisa is a 44-year-old lady from Detroit who is addicted to eating
What?
cat fur. She explains the experience to being relaxing and comforting. It
Why?
almost feels like eating candy, and when it gets stuck in her teeth, she simply removes it and continues. The craziness began 15 years
so she
ago
doesn't
when
swallow
she started
it.
eating the hair to get closer to her pets.
That's even
Now,
worse.
she can't go 2 hours
No,
without having a
it's
taste.
not even
In
worse.
total, she has eaten close to 3,200
Oh, no, she eats
fur
it.
balls. Sometimes she grooms her cat with her tongue. Her cat would
Oh
lie
my
in her
God.
arms, and she would lick it all over, just like any other cat would. Today, she says getting over this addiction would be impossible. She isn't ready to stop licking off her furry creatures.
What the fuck?
She isn't ready to stop licking off her furry creatures.
Phrasing, maybe? Okay, so this is number 10. The title of this video is "This Crazy Lady Addicted to Eat Her Own Shit."
Yeah, I don't know.
No one ate their own shit.
Well, we've seen how good they're at counting. Maybe there's an 11.
There's 10 seconds left.
If you're here, you must have enjoyed the video. We would really
Aw.
appreciate
No, that's the end. So that was it. No one ate their own
Thank
shit. False advertisement. No one ate their own. I'll use exactly what they did. Wait, yeah, that is how they did it.
Hit him with the down, dislike. We're gonna ratio them.
I ain't going that far. Oh God, like seriously, what is wrong with people?
Yeah, dude. Now my morning's traumatized.
Your morning is traumatized, not you. Okay, so your bullshit senses didn't tingle on that furniture one.
I mean, a little bit.
You were saying though, like how it was with the twins, but all you had to do, all that drag queen had to do was just be like, oh hey, look, I'm doing wall sits. I'm a table.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
As always, you guys know where to find Cody. Just job_4_a_Cody. Search it up anywhere. You're gonna find it. There's gonna be links down below.
Not the number 4 though.
Yeah, FOR. As always, this is Universe Man, and I'm getting fed up with this orgasm. Stay classy, YouTube.
I gotta poop and then feed my kid. Not feed my kid poop though.